All right. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but I am hoping that the internet is good. It's like it's kind of going in and out a little bit. So, um, do you guys have audio and video right now? Is it breaking up? Does it sound funny? Like, is there any funny business going on with the audio? Or is it good? Let me know, please. I don't want to continue when this thing is acting up. Excuse me. Oh, what else was I about to do? About to do something else. Oh, let me finish doing this. Sound is good? Okay, cool. All right, much appreciated. All right, so this is Coffee and Charts Live, volume 36. Yeah, volume 36. So we will be doing some market observation, of course, and going to speak on a few things with regards to the NADEX platform, professional trading, and reasons why you need to understand market movement in order for this to be effective for you. I'm sipping on, what is this? I think this is Brazilian roast. See that right there? Y'all saw that? That's what that's what this keeps doing. I don't want this to be doing that while I'm conducting this. I'm gonna switch to internet real quick. Let me switch, try to get a different connection. I hate when this shit acts stupid. Get on my nerves, man. Like, let me just get good internet all the time. Yo, hold on. All right, I switched it. I don't know if it's coming through good though. Check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, I switched it to a different connection. Let me know if this is any better. Hopefully it is, and I can continue. I don't want to keep being interrupted by this thing freezing the internet. I don't want to deal with that. Let me widen this. Hold on. All right, so we're back to 2 pips apart. That happened at 12:05. So I need to decrease the size of the box. And there it is. So the new box is back to 2 pips. All right. Let me make sure this check. All right, so the studio should still be connected. Y'all hear this? Did y'all hear the shots? They shooting. Oh, Major, look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Now I gotta listen to that song. All right. Okay, cool. So audio is good. All right. So hopefully this internet connection will be better. And just in case I missed it on the last one. So this is Coffee and Charge Volume 36. All right, and we are going to begin the observation. For those of you who were new, and before we even get to that, as you guys make your way on, please make sure that you like and share the video. Be sure to, if you're tuning in from Facebook, follow the TeamAlliance Facebook page and turn on the little bell. That way you'll increase your chances of being notified when I'm live. If you're tuning in from YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on the bell notifications. Okay. If you're tuning in from Twitter, like and share the video. Be sure to retweet. All right. Doing these things will increase the chances of you being notified when I go live from one of the platforms, whichever platform gives you a notification. If you're not already a member of the Public TeamAlliance Facebook group, be sure to join that. Just go on Facebook and type in TeamAlliance Facebook group, and you'll see it come up. Request to join it, and it will be approved. All right. So when you join the Facebook group, you'll get a notification no matter what. For some reason, the Facebook notifications always go through from the Facebook group, no matter what. All right. So that's it for right now. So we're going to conduct this observation. Talk about a few things with regards to this market. All right. So for those of you who are new to the content, if this is your first time here, this is a place here in the world of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, however you access in this live. You will learn about the greatest platform to trade on earth. It's called NADEX. If being profitable when you trade, if trading at the professional level, if those are things that you are interested in, if you're looking to do that, if you're looking to make money instead of lose your money, if you're looking to develop a skill that will allow you to do it whenever you feel like doing it, then you have definitely arrived in the right place, because that's what you learn here. This platform, NADEX, makes it possible for us to capitalize on our knowledge of the market. Now, understand what that means. If you understand market movement, you can utilize the binary options instrument on this platform. You can use it to position yourself for financial freedom. Why is that a big deal? Well, If financial freedom ain't a big deal to you, then there's something wrong with you. Like, for real. You know, that's like saying, nah, I don't want to be financially free. I'm okay with slaving and working my ass off every day on this 9 to 5. I'm good with that. Got to be something wrong with you. Even people with great professions like their time. You don't, you know, regardless of who you are, you really don't want to be a slave to your job or your profession. You want to be able to have the ability to decide if you want to work or not. At least I would imagine so. I don't know if that's the case for everyone, but shit, that's the case for me. I don't want to be a slave to any profession. This profession in particular fits me very well, I must say, because it's right up my alley. I don't like answering to nobody. I'm not really good with authority, especially when I know I'm smarter than you. You ever be on a job and you have a supervisor that you have to answer to and they stupid? I know some of y'all have experienced that. Some of y'all probably are dealing with that right now. Your supervisor's just not as smart as you, and you know it, and they know it. But simply because they are in a supervisory position and you're not, you have to deal with them. And you're a subordinate, right? So for those of you that don't really like that and you're looking for an alternative to that, trading at the professional level, trading profitably, trading on a reliable platform, and acquiring skill in the market. These are things that will position you to free yourself from that shit. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just throwing it out there because I know that there are those of us that just don't like to have to be on a job. So don't get me wrong. Whatever your job is or your jobs are, many people have more than one. It is what it is. I understand. You got to pay your bills and, you know, do the things that you need to do. It is what it is. But what I'm presenting is the fact that there is an alternative that exists and something that you can take your time working on. So when I do these live streams, the reason that I talk about, you know, jobs and other occupations and I make comparisons is because I want to show the legitimacy of professional trading. Trading at the professional level just simply means being able to apply a skill set in trading. That's all it means. It's not this, you know, big grandiose thing that wow, professional trading. It just simply means that you trade and you're profitable because you know what you're doing in the market. That's all it is. Just like if someone tells you, yeah, you know, I'm a professional such and such, whatever it is, when they put professional in front of whatever the profession is, what they're telling you is that I know what I'm doing. That's what they're saying. So don't be afraid of that word. Like some people are scared to say professional trader. I don't know why. They, you know, as if you can't achieve it. So this is one of the things that I want to try to help you guys with. And it's realizing that you literally are becoming a professional trader. Literally. If you're training, you're learning how to understand market movement. You're learning how to apply that information on this platform, and you're learning from me. You are becoming a professional. So there's always perception that people have when they hear professional trader, they think of a suit, a suit, tie. You walk in with your briefcase, trying to get to the office, you adjusting your tie, looking at your watch, walking fast like you got an appointment and shit. This is the perception that people have, from movies and whatever else. But professional traders look like me. A cap, t-shirt, in my house. They look like me. So it doesn't like the perception that people have prevents people from pursuing it because they're like, oh, I can't do that. You got to be on Wall Street. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not today. Might have been the case in the past, but that ain't the case today. Let me assure you. You can be a professional trader in your boxer shorts. Ladies, you can be a professional trader in your lingerie. When you're taking a bubble bath with champagne and shit. You got rollers in your hair. You in the house. You're a professional trader if you know what you're doing in the market. So I'm just saying these things because I want to break this perception that people have. People have this perception, suit, tie, looking at your watch, trying to make it to, no, get that shit out of here. No. Doesn't matter how you look. What's so crazy is that with what we do, you can do it from anywhere. I remember this probably was maybe like a little over a year ago. I had took a vacation. And as I'm on vacation, I'm by the poolside, chilling, got the laptop. Kids are swimming in the pool. They enjoying the pool. I didn't feel like getting in the pool, but I just wanted to be by the pool. So I'm by the pool, got myself a little drink, looking at the market with the laptop. Just chilling by the pool at work. So you see what I'm saying as far as the freedom. See, you can't do that when you have a profession and your profession is a job. In other words, your job requires that you look a certain way. You got to be at a certain place, your place of work. This is what your job requires. You a lawyer, you got to be at the office. You a doctor, you got to be at the hospital. Or you got to be at your, wherever it is that you practice. Right? If you're a plumber, you got to be on call. But if you're a professional trader, you can be anywhere you want to be. I'm messing with y'all, but I get excited about it because literally, everything I'm saying is all factual. I'm not making it up, and I don't have to exaggerate. I'm literally telling you, I've had times when I'm in the bathroom. I could be on the throne, handling my business, with the laptop. Got the laptop on the little thing right in front of the throne, hands free. Doesn't matter what you're doing, literally. So just the fact that you are able to do what it is that we do, and you're in position to make all type of money as a result of the skill set that you're acquiring, it really just blows my mind. It really does. And when you fully understand that that's what this is, that's when everything changes for you. Because you'll take the learning process that much more serious. See, you won't play games. with the process to learn this. And that's what a lot of people, have in the past been kind of doing. Like they've been playing around. This is not anything to play games with, because the freedom and, what this allows you to do, you can't compare to anything. I don't care where you go, what country you're in, what state you're in. If you're in a vehicle, you're in a lounge, you're in a restaurant, you're in a hotel room, you're in your house, you're in the kitchen, you're in the car, you're outside of McDonald's, you're outside of Burger, like wherever there's a Wi-Fi connection. You got your phone, you got your laptop. You can observe the market. Cash flow comes in as a result of your skill. You just applying your skill wherever you are. Like that's a level of freedom that people you can't even comprehend what I'm saying yet. Some people can't comprehend that. They don't understand that. They're like, well, I thought that you had to, you needed 5 screens and thought, you need at least 3 or 4 screens to watch the charts. And no, you don't need all that shit. This is what I'm saying. Do y'all see what I'm looking at right now on the screen? This is inside of a web browser. Right now, this NADEX platform that you're looking at, this is inside Chrome. I use Chrome, the web browser. One window open. I don't need anything else. Oh, Mark, well, what about indicators? And, how are you dissecting and analyzing your charts? I'm not. I got a green box, and these candles represent the market moving. And all you need to do is understand how the market is moving and how it relates to what's going on with the box, because the box represents the strike prices of the binary options. And the binary options represent the line in the sand that determine whether you win or lose a trade. So when you put all of these pieces together, you can see why this is so simple when you learn. This is why, again, I repeat, it makes sense not to play with the learning process. Learn, baby, learn. It's nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. As simple as it looks, and I make it look easy, and people come on, they're like, oh yeah, I saw you doing the live. I saw your coffee and charts and, the box and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I heard you talking about stability and blah, blah. Yeah, that's what we do. What we do. Is it hard to do? No. The hardest part of what we do is developing your mindset, because you just have to simply overcome your desire to do bullshit. When you got this chart open, you're looking at the option pricing and you're thinking about making money. You don't have to do any of that. The only thing that you have to do is learn process. And as you learn this process, you're learning how to just execute the process and nothing else. And by only executing the process and not doing anything else, got a spreadsheet that you follow. Spreadsheet shows you exactly, excuse me, what you're looking at as far as your contract size. You know what size to scale up to. You start with one contract. Within 30 trades, you make your way up to, a few hundred contracts, all using the same process. Every trade that you enter into, the same process used. You understand why you entered the trade. When you observe the market, you also understand why you're not entering the trades at the time that you see. See? So this is how valuable and how powerful this skill set is, that you can learn it in your free time. You can learn it over time, and you can learn it by taking your time. There's no rush. The same way that there's no rush when you execute the process that you have learned. See, like this is another thing too. People think that they're learning something that they got to do every day. Oh, I got to trade every day, a trade, more trades, trade. That's not what we're doing. Get that out of your mind. That is a false perception. It's another thing that people do. They think you got to be watching the charts all day. Oh, if I can't watch the charts all day, then I can't do it. Well, we don't watch the charts all day. I just got on here when I came on here. I was barely looking at the charts earlier. I had the laptop sitting on the island in the kitchen, talking to the birds. I was talking to the birds. I wasn't even looking at the market. See, come on, man. Come on. This is different. This is different. Trade on the throne. Peter said he's going to give that a shot. You never took the laptop in the bathroom with you? I do it all the time, man. I do it all the time. I have a little table in the front by where the what do they call the toilet bowl? The actual name for it. Is it the latrine? I forgot whatever they call it, whatever the technical name is. But right in front of the throne is a little, thing that you can put your laptop. Just sit it there. Just, wait till things happen. Handle your business. Observe the market while you handling your. I've done that many times. Yeah. Oh yeah. So. I mean, literally, like this, nothing can stop you from doing what it is that we do. That's the point that I'm making. That's the point that I'm making. So, let me just take a quick look at the overall market. Oh, that's enough. Clearly, the candles are too big. Nothing to see yet. Nothing to see yet. So you see, like and this is another thing too about the observation process. When you learn this skill, you relax. Like we just relax. Just be cool. Let the market do whatever it's doing. Oh, the market is stressing me out, man. It's doing a lot, man. These candles are huge, dude. Dude, these candles are so big, dude. Listen, it doesn't matter. Wait for the candles to not be big. Just relax. Market is going to do whatever it wants to do. You don't control what the market does. You just observe it. Just wait. But dude, I don't know what to do, dude. Don't do anything, dude. Just relax. Especially younger dudes. They be acting like that. Oh, Reginald, that was too much. I did too much. This is the word I was looking for. The commode. Yes. Yes. The commode. Oh yeah, before and after, sir. Before and after. I like Peter. He's on point. He was like, wait, you got the laptop in there? Is it sanitized? Before and after. And got alcohol bottles everywhere. Yes, sir. Reginald was like, nah, that's TMI, man. Hey, man. I enjoy my time everywhere. What can I say? It's nothing like relief. Nothing like relief. Oh man. Yeah, so let me come back up. Take a look at some of these comments. Yeah, there you go. Pajamas, all that. Yep. Yep. your pajamas, your nightie. Like ladies be wearing nighties. They wear nighties to bed. Bro, NADEX is really something else. Glad I found it. And y'all, 100%, 100%. David, a person engaged in a specified activity as a main paying occupation rather than as a pastime. Webster's makes no mention of attire or location. Right. Oh, the definition of professional. Got you. Okay, main paid occupation. Got you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Daniel says, at this point, freedom is a need for me. Yes. See, and when it becomes something that you want the same way that you need to take a breath, like when your desire for it elevates to that point, you just put the work in. Like you don't even have to worry about when it happens and this and that. You putting the work in is what creates the reality of it happening. And that's what people don't want to accept. People would rather have a date, well, when? When am I going to do it? How long is this going to take me? It doesn't matter how long it takes you. What does matter is that you understand what you need to get through in order to get to that point. See? That's why I always talk about mindset. Work on your mindset first. It's the same way that you work on understanding the market before you try to figure out how to trade. Because figuring out how to trade is easy. You click buy or sell. Trading is that's not hard to do. But understanding market movement, that's what you need to take the time to learn. And you can only do that with the necessary patience and discipline. You ain't gonna be able to do that if you ain't got no patience. No one wants, see, without patience, nobody wants to sit here and look at the chart. Nobody wants to just sit and watch and observe and study and look and see how the market's moving. What does the movement mean? Nobody want to do that. Yep. I like this. Angel said, our supervisor is MRMH and his boss is the market. The company pays well. Pays well with full benefits. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is what real traders are like. Yes. See, we're regular people. Regular people. Oh, you and Dell said, nah, he ain't gonna do it. He don't want to press the wrong button. I hear you. I hear you. Rose said, like you said, our minds already have to be in that place in order to get to be in that position. I'm paraphrasing, but yes, I definitely know what you're saying. Right. It's like the freedom comes before the freedom comes. You need mental freedom before freedom becomes your reality. What's mental freedom? Mindset elevation. Whoa. Elevating your mindset is the mental freedom. See, when you have patience and discipline in place, your execution takes place the way that it should because you have the foundation for execution to take place with the thing that you wanted to. So listen, if you don't have the ability to discern and to stick to the thing that you want to do, you'll do everything except the thing that you ultimately want to do. Chasing what you want to do. Let me try to break that down a little bit more because this is deep, but it's a very high level of understanding. Like I understand it's clear, and I want to try to communicate it to the best of my ability. People are what? All right. Why do people chase trades? Why do people chase money? In the back of their mind, they're like, "Well, I want freedom. I want the bag." Okay, but if you want the bag, you can't chase the bag to get it. Mm-hmm. You have to become the person that deserves the bag. You see how crazy that is? The bag is not to be chased. Mm, mm, mm. And unfortunately, what do most people do? They chase the bag. So you see, when you're chasing that bag, that's a cycle and a loop that you'll never get out of until you stop. You got to stop chasing altogether. Not like, oh well, I'm gonna chase less. No. You chasing the bag is not how you get the bag. You're chasing something that's not running from you. Whoa. The bag ain't running from you. Why are you chasing it? The bag is just sitting there. You keep running trying to get to the bag. What you're really doing is you're running in place. You're not moving, and the bag is not moving. It's sitting right there. But you are running thinking that you're moving because you're chasing the bag to try to get to the bag. Instead of just becoming the person who the bag belongs to. If I put my bag down, when I'm ready to go get my bag, I just go get it. See? But if it's not my bag, and I'm like, oh man, look at that bag over there. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the bag because I know it ain't mine. So I'm trying to steal it. See the difference? So who are you? That's deep. You got to figure out who you are. If you're the person that's looking at the bag, knowing that it ain't yours, you want the bag, even though you know it ain't yours. So in other words, you know that you don't deserve that, but you want it. The way to get it is to become the person who it belongs to. All right. Some of y'all will catch this. Some of y'all will catch it. Shit's crazy. And if you don't really understand, what that analogy that I just used, put it like this. Do you deserve the freedom that you're looking for? Ask yourself that question. You don't deserve it just because you want it. Oh, shit. Oh, I want it bad. You wanting it bad doesn't mean you deserve to have it. The one who deserves it is the one who works to get it. The one who deserves it is the one willing to overcome their BS to get it. Some folks are not willing to do that. What do? They continue to do their BS, chasing the bag, running in place. They're running in place. They ain't going nowhere. But I see the bag. Yeah, you see the bag, but that's not your bag. You'll never get that bag. That's not yours. You actually have a bag, but because you're busy chasing this one, you don't see your own bag. Oh boy. Look at this. Look at this. Dan, you hit it on the head. You need to be worthy to be the owner of the bag. Humility before honor. Crazy. Crazy. All the time. All the time. People chase the bag out of fear. Yes, they do. Look at this. Get on the market's time. Stay there. Paid for life. Hard. And Dell, freedom, the power to exercise your knowledge and will with ease. Whoa. Whoa. Oh man, this is crazy. These are good. These are good today. I like these. Yep. 100%. 100%. See, it's like you. So you. This is what it is that you have. You actually have the blueprint. Look at what Jamal is saying. Protocol, ground zero for what we do. Then comes the elevation. There it is. There it is. So most people, they work backwards, off rip. Off rip. Yeah, these is crazy today. What's up, Jeff? People work backwards. What do I mean by that? Oh, I see Mark. I see him on these charts. I think I understand that box. Yeah, I'm starting to understand that box. So as long as it stay in the box, man, you good. Okay. Then they'll put some money in their account and they'll start trading. They're working backwards though. They're trading first and they're not holding themselves accountable for what they're doing. So this means they're not recording. And I'm giving you like an example of someone that probably doesn't even get into training. They're not even in training yet. They just watch these. So they're like, all right, I understand this box that he messes around with. Starting to understand this box. And they'll take that thought and then they start to trade off of what they think the box means. So they'll start trading. And of course, each individual's experience will vary. But the one that will have the worst experience is the one that wins the most at first. Let homie take 10, 15 trades and win them all. Can't tell them nothing. And what's so crazy is that he or she will do that quickly. Couple of days, maybe the same day. 15. Oh shit, I took 15. Man, I'm 15-0 with Mark's strategy. Then they enter into that trade that is the account buster. And they take that hit. And they're like, damn, the hell? And because there's no accountability, they don't even know why they got hit. You're not being held accountable for nothing that you're doing. So you took 15 trades, didn't record any of them. You don't even know what you did. You don't even know why the trades won. You thinking the trades won just because the market stayed in the box. When the question is, why did the market stay in the box at the time that you took that trade? Same way, why did the market not stay in the box when you took that account buster? Why did trade number 16 hit you? Why? You see? They can't answer either question. And they had to experience the pain. So that right there within itself is a lesson that the market has to teach you, because you're hard-headed if you do that, even though I'm telling you not to do it. You see what I'm saying? It's like you won't listen to me. Oh, no, I'm going to just try it. Just see what happens. So what you're doing is you're trying to find a shortcut, because you're looking at Project Freedom, like it's only 30 trades. I could do that. And no one is saying that you can't do it. But you got to realize that professional trading is not just 30 trades. Uh-oh. See? So look, check this out. What happens if you do it? Say you did 30 trades. Now you're in position. And then you take a trade subsequently and it busts your account wide open. Because you never really learned the process. What you did was you traded and you were lucky enough to last for 30 trades. And I'm just giving you an example because I have yet to even hear about anyone doing that. I've heard about a few people that did 21 trades, Project 21. I haven't heard of anyone doing all 30 outside of TA. I'm talking about like just a regular person, because I know that if somebody was to do that, they would email me or message me or come on here and tell me right away, Mark, I did 30, got 30 trades, man. See, and I'll be like, I don't even know who this is. And I'll be happy for them. Like I really would, because it is simple in theory. But again, professional trading is not theoretical. Professional trading means you're 1-0 forever. And you understand why. You understand why you're winning your trades each time. You understand why you didn't take that trade. Well, why didn't you take that one? Nah, the market's not there. What you mean? Market looked good. It was in the box. Nah, it wasn't there yet. Wasn't there yet. Well, what? It was in the box though. Nah, wasn't there yet. See, that's the difference. So that is what the difference is between when you're actually trained versus just caught up in the hype and excited about doing some shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna try this out, man. Start with $100, man. I'm gonna get it popping. Okay. Go ahead and play with the market and see, just see how far you can go. And like I said, it's not even that I wish it on anyone. I wish nothing but success for everybody. I want you to make money. I want you to succeed. But there is a mindset required in order for you to keep doing it. And you need to develop that mindset before you do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like that, that's the part that people miss. It's like so you're telling me you're gonna do 30 trades first and then work on mind shit after. Doesn't make sense. That don't make no sense. You need the mindset to do it in the first place. Because your emotions is going to be going crazy without the right mindset. I'm telling you, you're going to look in your account and you win some trades. You're like, oh shit. Damn, I turned 100 into 500. I turned 100 into 1,000. Oh man. Let me take this out because shit, let me withdraw this real quick. Right? Why are you withdrawing that $1,000? You know why? Because you're not confident in what you're doing. You know that you got lucky. In the back of your mind, you're like, now let me take this out before I fuck this up. Watch 301 Mindset. The 301 Mindset video on the channel. Watch that video and listen to what listen to the part where I talk about that. I think it was Jay Carly that said it. Let me take this out before the market realizes I don't know what I'm doing. This is what people do. So again, I'm trying to help folks to elevate first. Don't try to elevate your account first. You need to elevate your mind first. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Hard to believe someone can go 30 trades without MRMH. Yeah, somebody could do that. Somebody could do it. See, but Andel, the thing is that we know what is going to happen eventually, even if you did do that, because without proper mindset development, like you realize the emotions that you go through when you get to the higher trades, like when you get to trade 25, 26, 27, that your account is up there and you looking at it, you're like, whoa. So I gotta scale up to this. This is the whole account. See, in the back of your mind, you thinking fearfully now because you're thinking with scarcity because you didn't develop your mindset beforehand. So your mindset needs to be developed when you got one contract in your account with that $100. It already needs to be there in place. You don't need to be trying to work on mindset after you start trading. You need to be working on your mindset in perpetuity, because what happens is it becomes psychological for you. You looking in your account and you see that money, it starts off like this. Oh shit, 500. Wow, that's 5x. Oh man, 1,000. Shit. Maybe I should take this out. These are your thoughts. Maybe I should take this out. Then it gets up to 2,000. Oh man. Damn, maybe I'll take out half. So you see what I'm saying? Count is at 5,000. Shit. Damn, man. What shit? I should take some of this out. I should take some of this out. Your thoughts is just, this is emotion. Emotion is all up in your thoughts now. See, you're not thinking about process and execution now. You're looking at $5,000 in your account. You're thinking about the money. This is why I tell you to develop your mindset before this. So you focusing on 1 and 0, and that's it. Let's keep going. You going, you keep going. Count is at 8,000. You're like, shit. I gotta enjoy some of this. Fuck it, I'm gonna just withdraw a couple of thousand. Let me get a taste. So you don't have the discipline to not withdraw, do you? Again, this is if you were lucky enough to even get to 8,000 or 5,000 or whatever it is. Let homie get to 10,000. Let homie get 10,000. At 10,000, you withdrawing the whole account. You're done. You finish. You like, hey, listen, fuck them projects, fuck all of that. I'm taking this. I'm going to Atlantic City. I'm taking this and I'm going to buy something. I'm taking this. I'm taking a trip. I deserve it. See, that's not professional. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like a person can't do that, but everything I just described was emotional. None of it was professional. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, am I making sense? None of that was professional. That's not what professionals do. That's not what we do. We ain't even, listen, we're not even looking at the money. Hold on. We ain't even looking at it. This is why when you record, and I did a whole series called Full Documentation. When I was recording these, each trade, I'm showing you how to actually document trade. After you enter the trade, after the trade's finished, you go to the spreadsheet, pull it up, see what contract size is next. You change to that contract size in your account. You set your default contract size to the new size. So now when you are ready for the next trade, it will already be at the correct size for the next trade, according to the spreadsheet. And you just keep doing that until the project is over. You can't even get past 1,000. You let somebody take 100 and bring it up to $1,000. They ready to take it out. They ready. 1,000? Oh shit, that's 10x. I'm taking that. I gotta take that. See? No discipline. Again, emotion. That's emotional, not professional. So I'm trying to show you the differences, because you're going to fall into one category. You're either going to be on the emotional side, or you're going to put the work in to end up being on the professional side. And I'm training you to be on the professional side. I'm not training you to be on the emotional side, because that's temporary and it's short term. Just like people say, oh, I did Project 21. Okay, so if you did Project 21, why didn't you add on another 9 trades and complete Project Freedom? Why? Like, what happened? You understand what I'm saying? You did Project 21 because you lucked up and did it. Whoa. You lucked up and got that done, huh? See, there's levels. All right, so I did Project 21. That means I can do Project Freedom because I got the process. I'm disciplined. I'm not emotional. I ain't thinking about the money. This is what I do. 1-0. And you continue on, then you complete Project Freedom. Then it's like, okay, yeah, this is nice. I like this. I'm here. And now you're in position at a whole nother level. See, there's a big difference too. There's a huge jump from Project 21 completion to Project Freedom completion. Project 21, you write around $1,000 on one trade. Little less than that. Project Freedom, you had 5 times that. There's levels. So 9 trades is the difference between 1,000 and 5,000 on the same trade. Is your mindset ready and developed and elevated to be able to do that? That's what you need to see. Like, y'all understand what I'm saying? This is why I tell you to work on everything beforehand. Don't wait till you are 10-0, trying to figure out how to get to 15 and 20-0. The way you get to 20-0 is the same way you got to 10-0. The way you get to 30-0 is the same way you got to 10-0. There's no difference. So you need to be trained so that you don't make it a difference. You follow me? You see why I talk the way that I do all the time. Like I'm beating into your head so that you understand that this is what we do. This is not something that we are going to do and then it's over. This is what we do. Period. 1-0. Like it's not even about 30 trades. It's about 1-0 and understanding why. Why? Understanding why you win. Come on now. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, human behavior, definitely. Definitely. Because you know I'm telling you what it is. I already know how somebody gonna react if they run through trades quick. I already know what time it is. Yep. There we go. Peleus, the skill is the wealth, not the record that you have in the account. Come on now. Shani says, I don't believe one can reach full potential in this business with a job or two jobs. Your thoughts, Mark, because pouring everything into the jobs leaves the mental energy cupboards bare. I got to escape. I agree 100%. This is why when, people tell me, oh, well, I'm working more hours at work, so I'm not going to have time to train. That's bullshit. Just like I said, you can train when you're on the throne. You can train when you sleep. Huh? You can train on your break at work. You get a lunch break, you should be training. You get a cigarette break, 15-minute break, train. Whatever, like, time is what you give it. So if there's any amount of time that's there, you should be making training use of that time, because training is going to put you in position. Training is going to develop your mindset. And you having the right mindset is what will allow you to execute the plan. So how are you telling me you don't have time to train at work? You don't have the time to train because of work. It doesn't make sense. If you listen, if I had more, if they gave me more hours to work, I would train more. What? Are you kidding? Oh, man, when I get home, I'm so tired. I wouldn't give a shit if I was, listen, I could be falling out. I'm putting the headphones on and I'm training. Just like Shani is saying, your job will kill you. You let them overwork you at your job. Like, for real. So how are you going to break that? How are you going to escape from that if that's not really what you want? You want freedom from that. How are you going to do that? You can't cut off the thing that's going to give you the freedom from that. That's what this is. This is giving you freedom from that. I don't care how long it takes you. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to achieve freedom. Whoa. I'm just saying. That was good though, Shawnee. That was a good question. Oh, you got into it with your boss? Shawnee's like, fuck my boss, man. I know that feeling. Yep. Daniel, it's like trying to fight a pro fighter without knowing anything about fighting. Right. Messing around with this market. Exactly. Yep. Oh, this is hard. Hold on. Let me see something. Reginald said something crazy. He said, you back to where you are at in your mind. Exactly. Right. After you take that trade that busts your account open, you back to where you at in your mind. Whoa. Did y'all catch that? Yeah. That's it right there. That's all you got left. The only thing you got left is your mindset. Ooh, that was hard. Yeah. Peter, got to build and keep a big balance to make real money. Build your business first. Right. See, and your business starts with your mindset. Come on now. Come on. And go play Squid Game. Guy in Squid Game lost his money in trading. Silly. Look at this. And Dell said he worked overnight at a psychiatric hospital. He observes whenever all the clients are asleep. Come on now. So, like, what excuse do you have? When it comes to you, listen, when you're pursuing your freedom, there ain't no excuses. What? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Rose said he on lunch break. Also blessed enough to work from home so I could watch videos almost anytime. Right. And there's a lot of that going on now too because of COVID. Exactly. Look at this. I already know I'll be turning in my stuff one day. Don't know when, but I know it's happening. What else do you need to know? Like, what else do you need to know? Just listen to that. Ooh, whoa. More hours at work, more motivation to train, more to leave the job. More hours at work, more motivation to train more to leave the job. Come on now. Come on. Angel, you have time for what you make time for. Track your days and you'll see all the time you actually waste in a day with your choices. Very well said. Very well said. That was very good. This is funny. Wife knocking on the door. Why is full in her bathroom? That's funny. That's hilarious. Look at this. David says, if it's important and your intention is to create more time, time will be created for you. Peter says, no excuses, fight for your freedom. Mindset. That's it. That's it. Angel said, imagine not having a job, trying to do this. Your discipline needs to be on 10, knowing how much you can make on here and knowing that you always need to be aligned with the market. You would go nuts. Very, very good point. Very, very good point. Right. Yeah, I used to talk about that often because people used to message me a lot and ask me, questions about, oh, well, Mark, I'm not working and I want to be able to trade full time. Do you think I should look for a job or should I try to learn how to trade? And my thing used to always be, and still is, you cannot have pressure on you when you're in the development of your mindset. Pressure works against the things that you need to develop. You have to develop patience. It's hard to develop patience under pressure. You need to develop discipline. It's impossible to develop discipline under pressure. So you see how like pressure is at the extreme opposite end of patience and discipline. So if you have pressure, you can't develop them because you're always under pressure. The pressure will cause you to make irrational emotional decisions in the market. See, when you have things that have to be paid for, bills, etc., you thinking about paying the bills and where the money's coming from. Like, damn, how I'm gonna be able to afford to pay this? Maybe I can trade. No, that's already wrong because trading at the professional level has a purpose, and the purpose is not just to pay your temporary bills. The purpose is to put you in position to always pay all of your bills. I'm just saying. That's the purpose of it. So you can't treat it like, well, you know, I know how to trade, so I can make money and pay these bills. Pressure. That's a pressure that you're putting on yourself, and that pressure offsets the discipline and patience that you need to actually execute the process that you learn here. So that's why when people would ask me that, you know, Mark, should I try to trade or should I look for a job? I'm like, go look for a job. Go look for a job. And when you find a job, continue to train. Like you see the dynamic? You want something, you're trying to do something to replace your job. You're trying to do something that to replace something that is actually in position for one purpose only, which is to pay for shit, to pay for things. Your job is there for you to pay your bills. That's the only purpose of your job. So you're telling me that you want to do something to replace the job so that you won't need the job. But the thing that you want to do is a professional career. It's not a short-term replacement of a job. Listen to me. It's not a temporary fix for your job. We talking about freeing you financially completely because you put the work in to develop the mindset to elevate to professional level trading, which will put you in position to be financially free. That is different. That's not a temporary replacement for your job. That is freedom, period. And this is why the same thing applies to people that don't develop mindset and then want to trade first. Like you want to trade and you want to do all of this stuff first. But as you trying to trade, you're not developing your mindset. So now the trading, the trading is something that's temporary for you. In other words, you're going to win until you lose. Whoa. Whoa. You're going to just win trades until you lose. That's not what we do. This is a powerful coffee and charts today. Man, first time I drank this coffee. It must be something in this drink. Like some kind of crack or something in this coffee. This thing got me on a whole nother level right now mentally. Because that's like I can see so clear with what I'm describing and what I'm breaking down. This is clear. This is clear, man. This is good stuff, man. Rose says all the reinforcement helps too. TA is different for real. Live observations, the gems in the chat, podcast, training, videos. Anytime you have to want this. It literally is what it is. Take it or leave it. Bingo. Say it again for the folks in the back. Let's go. This is powerful, man. It's powerful stuff. It's powerful, man. Yep. I think some of y'all probably remember this. Remember last year when the pandemic, was that last year? What year are we in? 2021? It was the year before last. Yeah, it was the March or the April. Was it March, April? May? No. I'm sorry. This was actually in the fall. So this was August or September 2 years ago. Right? And this was when, you know, the pandemic was like kind of early. This was early on. It was that same year when the pandemic had started. And I was talking about, I was online at the supermarket and I had my phone. So I'm online, I'm observing the market. And I'm, you know, I'm about to ring up my stuff at the register. I end up being in a trade. End up getting into a trade while I'm online at the supermarket. And I had talked about it when I think at the time I was doing the live streams in the car still. Yeah, I was in the car. This is when my bed was crazy because I could, you know, the barbers and all of that was still closed. My bed was looking retarded. So I was talking about that. I'm like, yeah, I was on my phone while I was online at the supermarket. Like I was at Whole Foods or some shit. So I'm about to pay for these veggies and all that. End up being in the trade. And I thought about that. I'm like, wow. I'm like, here we are in the middle of a pandemic. It's a lot of chaos and, you know, stuff going on. People don't know what's what and this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, our business ain't interrupted at all. Like everything that we normally do, we still doing. It was people losing their jobs. It was unemployment. You know, you ever remember like how, you know, crazy that it was at that time. And I'm just thinking about all of that. I'm like, yo, this is insane that I'm able to do this. I'm online at the supermarket and literally like, I'm thinking about, I'm like, wow, I just made more money than probably like 5 or 6 people online behind me combined on one trade. Like whatever they made this week, I probably made more than that on this one trade. And I'm just thinking about that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But mind you, it was just business as usual. Like it's not that I felt like, wow, this is you know, remarkable. I didn't think anything of it. I'm thinking about it now. And as I think back, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, people don't realize what this is. Like, clearly, people don't know what this is at all. Online at the supermarket, on my phone. You know, I'm used to being on a laptop. I didn't have the laptop. I had the phone though. Happened to be looking. Saw when the trade came. I'm like, oh, the market is looking good. All right, market is nice, stable. All right, let's see what goes on. Trade sets up. Bang. It took clearly less than a minute. Yes. Wait, was it? No, you know what? Jermaine, I think it was even before that. Yeah, it was even before that. Yeah, online. In other words, I was on the line. I don't mean like online on the internet. I was on the supermarket line. I don't know if y'all was getting confused with what I was saying. I'm on the line, like about to pay for my vegetables and stuff. But yeah, crazy. Wags would be proud. Oh man, yeah, definitely the place to be. Definitely, yeah. Because I think at that time, I think I might have been doing like there was a reason that I was on my phone. I think at that time I might have been doing more trades and recording from the phone. Seemed like I was doing a lot of stuff on the phone. Like I was showing how you could do what we do from the phone. And that's why I did that in the supermarket. Yes. Oh, that's why. Uh-huh. Really? Most people say inline. I'm a New Yorker, so maybe that's just a New York thing. We all say online though. Who else from New York? If anybody's from New York, what do you say? You say online or inline? Look, this is what I like right here. Look, look, look. Bro was like, I don't give a shit. What line? Yeah, we say online, right? Look, Dan, you said we say online. Yep. Angel, online. Yeah, I knew it wasn't just me. Oh, they say online in Chicago too? Shout out to Chi-Town. Yeah, okay. All right. So Maria, you might be the only one that says in line. She says she with it. Peter too, online. All right. Oh, Jermaine is with you, Maria. He said inline. When I hear inline, I think about inline skates. Oh, it's inline in Texas too? Okay. Carmela says she never heard online at the groceries. All right, so definitely New York, Chicago. All right. Mo said they inline down south. Reggie, he in North Carolina inline. Okay. Yeah, so definitely north. Well, where's Chicago? Chicago's Midwest. All right, so that's a Midwest East Coast thing. Kentucky. All right. Yeah, that's funny. It always amazes me how like dialect is different when you go different places. Cause I think Jermaine brought it up. I think Jermaine pointed it out. He was like, "You keep saying online." I was like, "Yeah." I was online at the grocery store. He's like, "Nah, it's inline." He said it don't make sense though. Oh man. Peter said he been told he's out of line. Oh man. Okay, so in the DMV they say inline too. All right, got you. All right, all right. Yeah, we definitely say online in New York. That's a fact. That's funny though. That inline sounds mad funny to me. Inline sound like skates. Yep. That is funny. Yeah, man. But awesome live stream today. Awesome. This is good. So I will recommend this training for tonight. This will be tonight's recommended training. Play this one back. Play this one back. This is a good one. Yep. He said, as long as we're 6 and P's from the line, we're good. I feel you on that. That's it. Oh boy. Peleus. I can't even respond to that. Pandemic. Gotta be 6 and P away. I like that. Yeah, definitely a classic. Yeah, I know Peleus. I know. Peleus reacted crazy. Oh, I forgot about the vlogs. Damn, when the last time I did a vlog? I didn't do a vlog in a minute. Maybe I bring those back. Yeah, the vlogs are fun. Vlogs are fun. All right, so how long we been on here for? Hour and a half. That's good. That was a solid hour and a half of just straight nuggets and fire. Yes, indeed. So overall, like I was saying a little while ago, like you can see the candles, they're still too big. There's still a lot of movement present. The movement itself, I will say that I am starting to see the movement actually start to stabilize. There's less of the back and forth activity in the movement. If you actually look overall, like at just what the market's probably been doing in the last, what time is this? 120. It's 140 now. So I'll say, like, in the last 20 minutes, overall, the movement, these candles don't really have that much of the wickiness. Many of these candles are more solid. Like, that's how I judge the movement. So when I say stable movement, that's what I'm looking at. If I'm seeing a lot of wicky activity on the candles, I know that that's more, unstable movement that's dominating. The less of that you see, you start to see the transition. Like, I can't help but, when I look at the market, just identify what it is that I'm seeing on whatever the layer is that I'm looking at. So the box is one layer of stability. The candle movement itself, that's another layer of stability, because that's moving whole, that ultimately that we want to see. Range, that's another layer of stability. So all of these things combined is what make up stability in the market. And the more layers that you have present, the more confidence that you have when you are going to ultimately end up in a trade, because the layers of stability ensure that where the market goes, it remains. Just, so when you have multiple layers present and then a trade comes, you already know what the outcome is going to be before you even enter the trade. Why? Because you know the outcome of the behavior that you're seeing in the market. You already know the outcome of the movement, not just the movement, how it's moving, not just how it's moving, how far it's moving, range, right? Not just how far it's moving, where it's moving in the box. So you see how all of these things come together? Like, the layers of stability is powerful. That's what the three phases of 301 is. That's what MRMH is. MRMH is when you see a trade set up when all of the layers are there. That's all it is. That's all it is. So that's what I love about what it is that we do. Nothing changes. It really just elevates. Like, your understanding and everything that we're doing is just elevating. It's not that it's something new or something different. It's never different. It's just always the same thing. Always the same thing. So, you can be confident that anytime that I'm training on something, it's never going to be something new or something different. It's just going to be an elevation of what we already do. And that's powerful shit right there, man. Yep. All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get out of here. Go get some lunch. I think I'm gonna eat a salad today. Nice salad. Salad and some wine. What you know about wine and salad? What you know about that? Grilled chicken salad with cherry tomatoes, onion strips. Some of y'all may not be on to the Olive Garden. They make their dressing and you can get it from the supermarket. Like, they got it in Walmart. They got it in all the supermarkets. Olive Garden dressing is the bomb. Like, for real. I get it in bulk. That dressing is not to be played with. Not to be played with. Yeah, I'm gonna give me some salad. Yeah, Merlot. Definitely. Y'all know me well, I see. This is hilarious. That is funny. Yeah, Reggie, I'm about to get online. Oh, snap. Oh, the chestnut praline. Oh, this is October. I haven't even, you know what? J. Carl, I haven't been to Starbucks in a minute. Can you believe that? I haven't been to Starbucks since August. That's crazy, right? Yeah, I know that they should have chestnut praline. This is October. They should have it by November. Yeah, they should start bringing the chestnut praline by November, I believe. Go get me some. I know. I'm sorry. Well, I'll enjoy it for you. Oh, snap. Messing with her. Yeah, that chestnut praline is the truth from Starbucks. Man, it's crazy. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. So listen, I will see you guys on the next either live market observation, coffee and charts, or the podcast. Again, this is the recommended training for tonight. Just rewatch this. So this is Coffee and Charts, volume 36. All right. Yeah, that sounds good too. Salad with the avocado, spinach, shredded cheese, green and red peppers, grilled chicken. That sounds good. Yeah, that definitely sounds good. With the red wine vinegar. Okay, like the vinaigrette dressing. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, man. So listen, y'all enjoy your lunch, whatever you're doing. Enjoy the rest of your coffee, whatever you got. And I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all know what it is. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. I'm out. All right, y'all. Peace. Dom de Marco. Dom de Marco.